Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Whoa! Oh shit! We're live. Are we live? I was confused.
He fooled us all.
Yeah, he fooled us all.
I was afraid. I was small. I was confused.
Welcome, Drinkin Bros.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, spice it the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Buenos dias.
Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás, Rocco?
Just spice it up.
Quieres,
It's the holiday
Mr.
season.
Jim?
Feliz Navidad. Isn't that it?
We just had tacos.
That's not fair.
That
Listen,
Feliz Navidad is Christmas, yeah. Right?
We had Christmas tacos and Christmas whiskey. I mean, if you just put Christmas before it, everything's better. It's like a Christmas
what
blowjob.
makes a
That's better
Christmas
than a
taco?
normal blowjob.
What makes a Christmas taco, though?
Freedom. That's what fucking makes it. That's what fucking makes it.
By the way, Rocco, I know you're obviously a huge Danny Trejo fan. You've got a tattoo of him on your person. His fucking restaurant blew up in L.A., man. Everybody's going to that fucking thing.
Oh, yeah, it's going crazy, dude.
Trejo's
Is he
tacos,
opening
man.
more? Is he opening more?
Well, he's not the
Yes.
only full owner. Some other guy came to him about it, so yeah.
Yeah, he's they're opening up
Hey.
another one in the Valley, I believe.
Ross, what was the big controversy about a casting call for Westworld about something that they required the actors or actresses to do that caused a bunch of shit?
You know, this has gone on for a while with these casting calls. Whenever you want something really fucking specific, people get their fucking panties in a bunch. Hamilton was one of them, where they wanted all non-white actors, which is against the union rules. That only non-whites could audition. They had to change that. NWA, the NWA movie, took a lot of heat for it. They wanted specific black girls in the movie with real big fat asses, is what the casting call said, and
Damn, I want to be on that fucking
and
casting call.
natural titties is what it said. And then Westworld was the same way, where it was like they were looking for specific shit for westerns.
I thought it had something to do with naked, like you must lay in like a pile nude or something like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You're doing a show that there's a lot of nudity where it's like, hey, you're going to have to be prepared to be nude for fucking 12 hours in this dish of whatever. And it's like, that's got to be stipulated in there. Whenever I've had nudity in a movie, you have to say there's nudity. And then, Matt, you would love this more than anything. Then the second callback is they've got to pop the hood if you want to see tits. And they show you their tits.
Oh man, I'll be on that casting call too. I'm more of an ass guy than a tits guy, so I'd want to be on the big juicy black.
Yeah, do you
girl
get to
ass
see
casting
clam?
call. Yeah, what?
What's
What?
clam?
The puh.
That's so gross, dude.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if they're going to be full frontal, is it like,
No,
let's see.
Go to the
let's see.
casting
Or do you
thing,
tell
get
them all,
clam
dude?
chowder.
Well, it's almost like if you do any of the shows that do full frontal, they all got big bush.
Yeah. No, that's true. So,
So it's like grow it
by the
out.
way, so same
Oh,
rules
'cause it
apply.
hides the lips.
Yeah, same rules
It hides the
apply.
lips.
And for Darnell Dawkins, Mouth Guitar Legend, I needed girls who were buck naked with 60s bushes. So they had the girls that came in had to show
Yeah,
their
but
bush.
realistically, like if you casted that, and how many weeks out? Like what is it? Like 6 weeks? You could have I have a beard in 6 weeks. I'd imagine I have a dick beard in 6 weeks too.
Yeah, but you remember a 60s bush though. That's a lengthy grow, my man. That's not an overnight thing.
That is true. I mean, but 6 weeks is that's a lengthy grow.
Yeah.
You know what?
But is that a requirement? Do they add, if some girl shows up with no bush, do they add bush?
Well, can you put fake bush?
Yeah, it's called
Yeah,
a
fake bush.
merkin.
A what?
merkin is what it's called.
A
yes.
American. I've heard that before.
Is that a real term?
Yeah, I've heard
a
that.
merkin is a fake bush wig.
Is that just for a female? Like if I had a 80s sex scene, would they put a merkin on
Yeah,
me?
they put a merkin on you probably. Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
Here's a fun fact about Darnell Dog for those two girls that were in Darnell Dog's Mouth Guitar Legend. I couldn't find anyone anyone in LA with a bush. Every girl shaves their bush.
Oh, they all shave, man.
Yeah, I mean, clean shaven. There was a few landing strips that rolled in.
Yeah, they use razor blades to cut their pubes and cut their cokes.
Yeah,
that's LA
but
for
but
you.
I needed 60s bushes, and literally the casting looked at me and they were like, "Hey man, you're probably just gonna have to get some prostitutes. And I was like, what? And they were like, look, it'll be cheaper than the day rate of an actor, but like we can't legally tell you that, so like go get some prostitutes. And I was like, oh, all right. So
You went and got some prosties.
Some
to film it.
prosties?
So I went
That's
out,
funny.
we got some prostitutes, and we're like, hey, and they were like, oh, it's $200 to fuck or whatever. I was like, oh, cool. I don't need to fuck tonight. I just need to see your bush. And it was 2 black girls, and they were like, it was downtown LA. That's a crazy fucking story. And I was like, I just need to see your bush. And they were like, yo, you gonna give me $100 to see my bush? And I go, yes, just $100 to see your bushes. And then they were like, all right. So I gave them the money. They pulled up their shit, showed me the bushes. I was like, great. Now here's the other thing. I'm a director. I'm going to give you.
You have the perfect bush.
Yeah, I'm now going to give you $500 for both of you if you'll just hang out in a scene completely buck naked with your bush out. And they were like, $500 for the day? And I was like, yeah, and there's free food and trailers. And they were like, yo, we're in. They hopped in the car, and I took the 2 prostitutes to set, and they're in the movie. So
it happened
That's
that
awesome.
that quick.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to. It's not like you're gonna be reliable, but like meet me at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
That's not gonna
And then the
happen,
other
so,
movie was a movie called Pool Boy, where there's a lot of, whenever you're casting something topless, the girls get a conscience the night before, so you always have to cast like 6 deep for that, in case they don't show. Well, on this particular occasion, all 6 didn't show, so I had to go to a strip
Jesus.
club in I was about an hour Northridge, California, Rocco.
Oh yeah, no,
Of course, I know that too.
Yeah. So I was in Northridge, California, shooting the scene that day. I physically had to leave during lunch, go into a strip club during the buffet during lunch, pull 2 girls off the stage. I had to pay the owner of the strip club and the strippers to come and do this topless scene in the movie. And they got $1,000, and these strippers hung out with Kevin Sorbo all day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, weird. Hey, but what?
It sounds like a horrible business to be in.
I know, but welcome to Drinkin' Bros. Dude,
Yay!
finding strippers at 11 a.m., 11:30 in Northridge is a lot harder than you think.
What strip club did you go to?
There was only one. It was in a thing, and there was like a popcorn shrimp buffet that was going on. There was like a lunch
geez.
special. Yeah, I'm sure the shrimp was really good there.
It's the best.
Literally pulled him right off the stage into the movie, and that was that. The one girl, all she did was talk to all the crew members at lunch about, she was like, yo, I knew I was going to be famous. And I was like, how'd you know you're going to be famous? And she goes, I used to fuck Eminem. And I was like, what?
Oh.
Yeah. She was like, yeah.
Is that does that constitute that you're going to be famous in like the future?
So she claimed she fucked Eminem back in 8 Mile, and that's what Eminem made it. So that's what made her move to LA.
Oh hell
Very
yeah!
interesting. That's like saying you fucked Beyonce when she was in high school, and now I should be famous.
Yeah. It's,
That doesn't work. I'm not like a scientist, but I don't think that works.
Well, welcome to Drinkin' Bros, kids. We got some sponsors up in this bitch.
Jared's looking at Scared Sister Fuck's Brother in Tornado, I think.
I'm trying
right
to
now.
find it.
Well, first up,
Something.
we got speaking of these strippers, they had some pepperoni nipples in the one movie, and our first sponsor is Carnivore Club.
Yeah.
.co. They got the finest pepperoni in the lands. The box, it's a box of meat. It doesn't come with strippers in it, but it is the tastiest cured meats of the month club that delivers right to your door. Look, if you tell your postman, he knows it's Carnivore Club. He'll probably bring it right into your bed. Jared had some
He'll
delivered
fucking
right to
steal
his
that
bed.
shit.
Yeah. Carnivore Club would
I
be a
love getting
great,
it delivered.
great Christmas present, especially for those hard to buy people in your family where you're like, what the fuck do I get this dude? I don't know fucking my Uncle Timmy that well. Get him a box of Carnivore Club. Talk about the box. The box itself is fucking amazing. It's one of the finest boxes I've ever seen some shit come in.
Is it a fine box, Ross?
It's a fine box.
It actually
It's a
is.
fine
When
box.
you get it, you'll see what I'm talking about.
It's like
where
when
you're
a
holy
chick gets
shit.
naked and you're like, that's a fine box.
Yeah,
You got-
like
you got
they
a nice
spent a lot of
vagina.
time
think I've
and
ever
money
said
on
that.
it. where you're like,
That's a
holy
great
fuck.
box.
You don't look like you own a deli store. You have a nice vagina.
Yeah.
Is there a membership to that?
Let me
box?
slap that smush pit.
Go to carnivoreclub.co. That's .co. Carnivoreclub.co. Use the promo code MANUP for 15% off. Again, that's carnivoreclub.co. Use the promo code MANUP for 15% off of all your meats. We love Carnivore Club. Next.
I use that promo code every time I go to prison. Man up.
Man up. Yeah. Jared, yours would be next man
Sounds
up.
real weird.
Get in line,
Nailed
Get
it.
in line.
Get in line.
Dug the fuck out.
Yeah.
Next
Your
up,
heavy set twink is here.
we got a little StrikeForceEnergy.com. Man, we're big fans of Strike Force. Again, I'm having a Strodka tonight, a Strike Force and vodka. It is the tastiest, tiniest tin pouch full of energy that goes in waters, beers, Kool-Aids, any type of liquids, coffee, you name it. It'll get you jacked up. Liquors. Put it in liquors. Kick the can, kids. You don't need those fucking cans anymore. You don't need Monster Energy. You don't need Red Bull. You don't need any of that other bullshit. Throw the cans out the window. Let them roll down the road behind your car because you don't need them anymore.
It's like newlywed. You're just like newly moving on. Fuck the can.
Exactly.
You know? They'll like physically fuck the can, but like throw it in the recycling
Yeah,
bin.
throw it in the street. Throw it in the trash. Throw it in the
Just make
trash.
sure you're earth conscious.
Yeah, earth conscious.
Go to
Go green.
strikeforceenergy.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 20% off of every single order ever, and they ship everywhere in the entire fucking world. They've also got a subscription to the Month Club, which we all have. God damn it, I love Strike Force. Get you some. Get you some. If somebody's listening in Thailand tonight, get you some Strike Force.
In Thailand.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're a tranny in Thailand, you're on your 9th dick and you need to fucking keep it going.
Yeah.
StrikeForceEnergy.com.
And if you come from a land down under, get some Strike Force.
Can you
and
hear the thunder?
punch a kangaroo in
Where
the
women
face.
go and men blunder.
Yeah.
If you need to punch a kangaroo, drink some Strike
Drink some
Force.
Strike Force. And
Let me hear that thunder.
let's say you are from a land down under, and you punch a kangaroo in the face, knocked him out, clean out cold. What are you going to do to celebrate afterwards? You're going to fire up a warfightertobacco.com cigar.
Smoke him if you got him.
Smoke them if you got them. If you
Smoke
don't
'em
got
if
them,
you
go get them and then smoke them. Warfightertobacco.com is 100% combat veteran owned. Rocco is one of the co-owners.
Hey.
Boom.
They are made with the
coners.
finest Cuban seeds, hand-rolled in the Dominican Republic for all your American pleasures. Because look, kids, there's a lot of things Americans can do. Making fine cigars isn't one of them. So let's leave it up to the other people. You know. Go to warfightertobacco.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 10% off of every order, and they've also got some really fucking dope T-shirts. Super big fan of those. Ask Scott Jensen to send me some because I want some more.
Scott! I don't think he's here. He was here
he
earlier.
was there earlier, but I want some more fucking T-shirts for real, Scott. If you're listening to this, type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 10% off at warfightertobacco.com. Love those cigars. Next, we got At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed, the first ever romance novel for dudes, Matthew.
I wanted you to ask for it.
You know I
You
always
know?
ask
Yeah.
for it. You're my favorite one who does it,
Yeah.
by the way. You're my favorite one
Say
who
it.
does it.
And it was a half-assed one. I'll do
Do
a
it.
better one
It's
next
pretty
time.
It's good.
I can't even do
Yeah, I can't do it either.
Try it, Rock. Try it.
it. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry.
It's like a.
I don't know. I don't have it.
You got a good
jeez.
horse one, Jared?
Oh, God.
That's called the gay horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
What you eating over there? Hey.
At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed is the funniest book ever written. I don't give a fuck. I wrote it. It's amazing. I'm a genius, and you should go out and get it. It's available in every bookstore everywhere, Amazon.com. Great stocking stuffer. It's also on Audible.com. It's crushing on Audible. It's got a perfect score on both Audible and Amazon.com, actually, and that's legit. Last but not least, Matthew Best. We got BlackRifleCoffee.com.
We fucking sure do. And we're sitting here at the office
It's
with
black,
Rocco.
and it's coffee.
And it's coffee. No, premium roast coffee. Evan Hafer describes it way better than I do. But if you go to
Bags are large.
blackriflecoffee.com and you type in drinking or Drinkin
They
Bros.
smell fresh.
Drinkin or Drinkin Bros, you get 20% off any order. And the best coffee you'll ever drink. It's veteran owned, combat veteran owned. And
Stereotypes
it's
are
a lot
true.
Of fun. It's a lot of fun.
All right.
What, that we can actually do better things than shoot people in the face? We can brew nice coffee.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
that is it.
Yeah.
That is
Better-
a good social divide.
better
to
than
break
all the
down.
others.
And your,
We're
your,
sorry
your
you
apparel
guys
as well
suck.
is amazing, by the way. The apparel from
This
Black
is-
Rifle Coffee is fucking amazing. So they get
Aw,
sweatshirts,
thanks.
t-shirts. No, I'm a big fan. Look, we post that shit all the time. It's great. And the mugs are fucking dope.
It's good stuff. Dude, yeah, the mugs are my favorite. We
I
do.
know.
So it's one of the guys that works here. His mom, who's
It's
so
it's a veteran mother.
It's a veteran
You are
mother.
supporting a veteran mother.
They do handcrafted, and we also have the machine. But they're all the clay comes. It's all from the United States, handcrafted. They're fucking amazing,
Dude, it's
They're a
the
little
best
expensive.
coffee muff I've ever had, by the way. Best
Dude,
mug.
they're a little expensive, like $50 or $60. But Jesus, you will never buy another mug in your whole entire
ever.
life.
And
Not
it's
after one of those
strong as
grenade
fuck.
ones.
I paid $180 for a custom mug that has a little emblem and American flag just for myself, one of a kind, and I would have paid $500 for that fucking thing because it is amazing.
Yeah, that's the best mug I've ever had.
Sometimes I fill it up with period juice and just drink it. What?
that's
What?
delicious.
What?
How is
Where
that?
do you get that juice?
It tastes like it smells and tastes like iron. You know?
Oh yeah, dude. I heard.
I prefer to get mine from the homeless shelter.
Oh, jeez, wow. I personally enjoy milking it myself.
You squeeze it through cheese
straight
first.
straight from the
I
pond.
like when the period passes through
Wait,
cheese
Wait,
first.
hold on. I
the
have
famunda.
a weird thing. If you were a vampire, right?
Yes.
And if social stratification existed in the vampire,
What
like,
are those big words?
hierarchy, you would have to go to that. Like you're like the bum of fucking a vampire. You have to go to the homeless shelter to feed, and you're just like, God damn it! Like I got to eat Bob over there. Like I'm sure that blood's not clean. I just saw him shooting
You're
up
worried about it.
with
yeah.
Kelly over there.
He just
shooting-
sucked
you're
dick for
worried
goddamn
about it.
Yeah, he
heroin
just
needle.
sucked dick for coke, and now I'm gonna fucking suck
I am
his blood.
super not excited about like eating
If
this
you were a
guy's neck.
vampire, would you try sucking the blood out of a dick once?
I think at one point you kind of have to.
Well, no,
if
because-
you're a bum vampire,
well,
you're
you
like,
think
well, I
about
gotta
it,
suck the dick.
Like
I
you
mean-
think about the dick, it's hard, it's full, it's like a giant
Right.
fucking
No, you bite it from the
balloon
side like
of
the corn.
deliciousness.
It's like a corn.
Yeah,
You- yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine it pops. You know those. You know Pink's.
yeah.
You know Pink's hot dogs. You know that when you bite into, they go like when you bite
Yeah.
into a dick
Yeah.
as a vampire. I think they pop like that.
Well,
I think you're right.
Hold on, but that's a hard thing to say because like hyenas go for the ass first in an animal, like vampires go for the neck, right? The jugular. There has
Yeah,
to
but
be.
I think
wouldn't.
the dick-
I'd go for
Where's
the
the
dick.
blood flow?
The
I'd
delicacy is
pretend
the
I'm a
dick.
gay. I'm a pretend
It's
I'm a
the
gay
dick.
vampire and get the dick hard, then bite it.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
That's exactly
That's
what
a
you
good
do.
concept. It's
You're
like,
getting all the
this
blood in
summer-
one
The
spot.
fastest thirst you can fucking quench
Yeah.
through the
Dude.
dick.
That would be the best trailer ever. It'd be
Yeah.
like, this summer, vampires are gay.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, bro, the dick feels so
I'm not gay, but I'll do it anyway.
It's time to suck your blood. Shit.
Ross,
It
what do you
pops.
think?
I'm listening to this fucking disgust go down. Yeah, I think it started with periods from the shelter. That's where
Drinking.
That's
that's
we
where
went wrong.
I went to the library and checked
that's
out.
But
I
hold on.
checked out.
Hold on. I'm just saying, Ross. Tell me that if you were not a vampire and you're walking up to the homeless shelter,
wouldn't bite a dick.
because you got to feed. Not even about dicks, but would you not just be like, dude, this sucks. I have to go suck heroin addict Bob's neck to feed. Like that sucks.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Like you would want to get up to social programs as a vampire,
I'd
better
rather-
yourself
yeah.
in society, and like become the guy that gets to eat like the medically sane and.
I'd rather suck a pawn.
Right?
Oh God! If I like,
Tampon.
Oh, gross. What?
I would.
But I would imagine it.
Imagine if
I
it was
imagine
just
it'd
Lena
be a
Dunham,
pin.
and you're just like, oh man, what do I do?
Oh God.
I'd go homeless.
Dude, I want that
I'd
blood.
go homeless over Lena Dunham. I'll say that. I'll go that. Like if I was a vampire.
Rocco just solved every single vampire movie where it's like the vampires are coming to get us. You
pawn.
harvest girls that are all on the same period
Yeah.
cycle and harvest their tampons,
Yes.
squeeze them into jars,
That's
and
it.
you give them to the
That's it. Like we can all live equally in
We
this
can live
world.
equally.
We can live with peace. Just suck on the pond.
Just
Suck on the pond.
do me a favor. Have some of my vaginal lining. You won't
Yes,
want to kill me.
It's fine. You can still have a
Ah,
piece
that's
of
the title of this episode. Suck on the pond.
Oh boy.
me. Ew.
Look,
I'm gonna stop. I was going.
After,
Do we have any more
after seeing
sponsors?
that fucking Amazon grocery store today, they'll be selling that in 10 years there. 10 years. You can buy
They will
people's
be.
blood.
Dude, did you see that shit? That thing is fucking awesome,
Can you
bro.
buy
haven't
can you
seen
buy
it.
breast milk yet?
Here's the
Have you
thing.
seen Amazon shop?
Is it
No, I haven't seen it.
Are you
awesome
kidding
or
me?
is it the end of the world? Like that's the big debate
Why?
going
Explain
on.
to me. I've not seen this.
Okay,
so can you
so-
explain to me?
What it's called Amazon Go. And essentially, I don't know what technology they're using, but they're using like a smartphone app where you essentially scan your smartphone when you enter.
Yes.
Then every single piece and item is like they have a barcode and probably Bluetooth something with like if you lift it, it automatically adds that to your cart in your phone. So there's no cashiers, there's no checkout, there's nothing. All your phone app is linked to your Amazon account app. So when you fill up your little baggie in the store, you just walk out the door. It automatically knows when you've left the barrier of the store and it charges your Amazon account.
Yep.
Oh,
Dope.
Yeah.
shit.
And there's no workers. So there's no like
No, I'm sure like the
Just
stock
stalkers.
shelfers, but yeah.
I'm sorry, where is the ponds?
yeah.
My
What
favorite-
aisle are the
But
ponds?
here's the grand debate that's going on over this because they dropped a commercial, like a 2-minute commercial today, and they didn't tell anybody. So the whole world flipped out. The first one's going to be in Seattle. Why is all this shit in Seattle, by the way?
Because Amazon's based in Seattle.
Is it really?
Yeah, Amazon's from
Ah,
Seattle.
well, fuck.
Wow.
Go fuck them. Them and Starbucks?
Well, the Amazon's actually
Yeah.
from like the jungle, but we
Yeah.
The Amazon. It's actually from the Amazon itself. Okay.
So they
It's
dropped
actually
this,
a
they dropped this
rainforest.
commercial out of nowhere today, and you watch it and you're like, holy fuck, it's amazing, and this is going to be amazing. But the second thought is what everybody was flipping about online was, holy shit, there's nobody working there. So where
Well,
are
there has
where
to
are
be,
the
like-
jobs going?
Well, I don't think necessarily because
Oh.
there has to be an access control point. Like, there's no way that you're not going to like limit someone that can walk in without the ability to like monitor what's getting pulled off the shelf.
Yeah,
because
but
if
you know
don't
what-
swipe that, I could jump over there. Like, let me fill my bag.
yeah,
and
but
jump
you
out.
still don't need as many workers as they normally have. So you're
Absolutely.
actually, you know what I mean. So you're gonna lose
A lot.
wor-
You're
No,
going to lose a
this
lot
is-
of the workforce.
yeah.
If you look at a daily income of a regular grocery store compared to this, it's going to fucking do you like
What's that mean? No one
Yeah.
can see that because we're on the radio.
way up.
Oh, okay. He put his thumb in the air. It means up.
Yeah.
yeah, Jared. We're we're an audio show, right? This is episode
Yeah.
116.
I love their time.
117.
No
We're
one
a
can
fucking
see what
audio
you're doing
show
right
still.
now.
Oh goodness, goodness.
Someday will be video too.
Yeah, but
Dude, that's crazy. I haven't heard about this until right now, so I'm kind of just amazed.
oh, dude,
Yeah, Ross sent me the link earlier, and I looked it up, and it's actually mildly, and Ross, maybe you can affirm this, like uncomfortable to watch, just based off of how they're like doing it. Like,
From how we used to shop till
Yeah,
the
and,
future.
and
yeah.
you're like, where? How reliable is that technology? And then in my brain, I go, okay, what access to my personal information and on my device are they going to have to, have a storefront essentially active next to other storefronts? Who every phone is going to be a storefront because it's active on a Bluetooth or whatever technology they're using. It's concerning to me. I won't be shopping there. It's like a beta version. Release that bitch in Seattle in 4 years. If it works, maybe I'll shop there.
yeah,
I think
I'm the
eventually we're
same
all gonna
way.
end up having to.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, well, I freaked one of my friends out because he was all excited about getting what is the stereo that sits in your house that you can yell at to buy things?
Google.
No,
Oh, Echo,
it's
Echo.
Amazon what?
Oh no, but there's another
Amazon
one. Google.
was-
Just
oh,
released-
there is.
Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Alexa.
It's a fucking
No, it's called Alexa.
Oh well,
Okay, really?
Amazon's
Yeah,
got one called Echo.
No,
Right.
the Amazon one's called Alexa.
Oh,
So-
oh, my bad.
So it's a speaker that can play music or Spotify or anything like that, but you can also talk to it. You can yell at it like, "Hey Alexa, buy me 24 pack of toilet paper." And it just logs into your Amazon account and buys it and sends it to your house.
Yeah.
Google
Well,
just released something similar. Yeah.
What I was telling him, because he was like, "I got Alexa, it's awesome." I'm like, "All right, watch this, watch an experiment. Talk about how you want to buy something really weird for like 3 days, and then tell me if targeted ads start showing up on your mobile device and computer."
Yeah.
Did he?
Holy shit.
No, he hasn't done it yet, but I told him I was
It's
like,
funny you say that because as soon as I search Amazon anything, on my fucking sponsored ads on Instagram, it pops up.
it's called a retargeting
Hey,
pixel.
hey, Jared.
Yeah.
On mine, on
Yo.
my computer, because I'm the admin for the show, and I upload all these shows. What I find is things we talk about on the podcast keep popping up on my computer.
Well, dude, if you look at like the level of how we exist on business, where you pay for very expensive platforms for like data pixels and data retrieval, where essentially you're finding who your target customer is, you're understanding the demographic, their actions, what their daily level is. Like there's things out there that learn about your customer base, so you can like very, very, very specifically target these people, right? And that's on like a general e-commerce level. You have the ability to function on this, do this stuff. Then put that in a level of like Google and Amazon. Like I can't even fucking imagine. Like I feel like it's weird, man. Like these systems. It's crazy. I don't even know what they have out there, but you literally could probably say, I want to fuck my wife, and then the next day you're on Facebook, and it's like,
it looks
having sexual problems with your wife, and you're like, I don't know how that came out, but motherfucker, they know.
Oh, you were right, Ross. Echo is the version 2, so Alexa was version 1, and now it's Echo.
What did you say? There was an echo in the room. You don't fuck with the captain like that. You don't grab the captain.
Hey,
fucking.
This is my ship now.
Yeah.
This is my
I'm
ship
the captain now. I'm the captain.
Hey, is
now.
it okay to make Somali jokes yet?
Yeah.
This is my ship
Soon.
now, miss.
This is my school now.
Soon enough we can. Soon enough we can.
Everybody survived Ohio, right?
They did. Everybody survived
Everyone
Ohio,
survived.
and
Yes.
then
that's
so
good.
look, we beat Michigan. We beat a terrorist attack within 2. We beat 2 terrorist attacks in 3 days there at Michigan. So at Ohio State.
Hey, you know what we should do,
I like
Ross, is list the victims that were hit by that attack in Ohio, and let's take a poll on which one comes out with a book first.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? I will say this:
We could,
Or
we could bet
just,
on it.
or
We could
just
bet
let's
on
be
it.
thankful that none of them got killed, because there's a
just
guy
saying.
with
We're racing.
a gun
yeah,
that
but
killed
hey, Matt, that was the
someone,
video
so.
that was going around was from the Indiana Jones scene where the guy pulls out the knives.
Yeah.
And then
the
Indiana
knife, and
Jones
he's
just
got
takes
the
out his
whip.
gun and
He's
shoots
got the
him.
whip.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, and then pulls out his gun.
come
yeah.
on, bro.
Hey, don't-
Come on.
Come on, bro.
That was a funny fucking.
Not
video.
only that, but
Yeah.
the Ohio State University made the Final Four for the college football playoffs this weekend. So I am fucking amped. This has been a fucking
Who do they play?
week.
Who do they
we
have to
played
play?
Clemson first game.
Oh
Ooh,
shit, tough one.
Clemson Tigers,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. And then the next game, the other semifinal is Alabama versus Washington. The Huskies.
Ooh,
The Huskies.
Alabama will take that.
Do you have to wear
Yeah,
cleats?
I think so.
Oh shit.
I think so.
Are you serious?
What? I thought that was a baseball thing.
Oh,
come on.
God, Jared.
It's a grass sport.
It depends
thing.
on where. Honestly, the fields. Some of them are turf. I don't think there's too many college turf fields, but there's a few.
So they don't wear cleats.
No, it's a turf cleat, which is slightly different. It just doesn't have as big
It's
as
like
a
a golf
spike.
Yeah,
shoe?
it's a turf.
A little bit more. Yeah.
No,
It's a
golf is
soft
like-
shoe. It's a soft tap shoe.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't-
You know those
I don't even
old
like your-
cleats you'd buy at like Payless that has the little nipples on it? That's
Yeah.
the one.
Tiny
Yeah.
nips.
Yeah.
Tiny
Yeah.
nips.
Yeah.
That's a good subject.
What?
Tiny nipples?
Nipples. Like
Oh.
there's on a woman's breast. There's so many different types.
There
of nipples.
is.
Why are we gonna
Sandals.
call it a breast?
You have.
Why did you say breast?
Because it
Say
weird you out.
A woman's
Yeah.
tit.
There's an
'Cause
innies.
You
There's
have innies,
outies.
outies.
There's
I didn't
hearts.
know that. So like a lot of women, and hopefully if there's any,
I am so excited about what you're going to say.
There's heart-shaped tattoos.
if there's any women out there with, if there's any women out there listening, that
Send your
have
nudes
innies,
to Drinkin' Bros Podcast on Facebook.
any tits.
Oh,
Please do not think that
jeez.
they need to get pulled out because they're fun. I dated someone for like 2.5 years with those
With what?
when I was way younger.
Innies?
Any nipples?
That's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Wait,
It's just-
wait,
I don't-
wait,
you don't need to be
innies?
self-conscious about them.
Innies?
Yeah, where you don't have nipples. The nipples are inverted, and like there's a surgical process where you can actually hook them with like a hook, pull it out,
Yeah,
stitch the
yeah.
outside. Yeah, but you don't need to
What's
do
your
that. you know?
Matt?
Be
Matt,
an
since
innie.
we're on it, everybody's got their favorite type of nipple. What's your favorite type of nipple?
I will just say the person I'm dating right now has my favorite everything. So yes.
Hey,
I
What
like-
is
I
that,
like,
Matt? What is that?
Well, that just made it weird. I don't want to talk about
Yeah,
it.
that's a little.
I would say no. Like I like a nice nipple, like not super long, but something you can put your mouth around. You know?
Okay.
Hey.
Where you can
Oh,
hum the Star
wow.
Spangled Banner with your mouth sucking on it.
Yeah.
You know? Stop. What is that, Jared?
Jared's doing something weird.
Jared's
with his mouth
licking
right
the
now.
air. I don't think he's ever tasted a nipple
Jared,
before.
what's
Yeah.
your
Is that how you
favorite
s-
nipple? Are you
I
into
don't
the
know,
Stevie
Ross.
Wonder,
I
the brown
generally-
nipples?
I generally have sex in the dark. I don't know what they look like.
I
He does
know.
missionary and doesn't
Fat
even look
boy
at the nipple.
missionary in the
I have
dark.
no. I have no favorite nipples.
Yeah, I'm into like the cow nipples.
I just what? No,
That's a very Mexican
That's
thing.
not
Rocco.
what I
That's
want.
a very Mexican
That's
thing.
not what I want.
It's so great.
I just want normal people nipples.
What are those?
It's NPNs.
normal people nipples.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Rocco,
Cool.
Rocco,
Okay.
what
Yeah.
you just described is a very Mexican nipple, though.
Yeah.
It really is.
Because she's had like 7 kids
Yeah.
by
It's a
21.
nutter.
They're
Yeah.
sagging.
5 kids.
in drastic need of a
It's a
maxilloplasty.
nutter. You call that a nutter.
A nutter.
It's a
it looks,
nipple
it looks,
udder.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I know.
funny. I like that.
It's an apple.
Yeah, like she hasn't had a kid in 18 no kids in 18 months, but you can still squirt some breast milk out.
gotta-
I knew that was
you got a
coming.
good-
I knew that was coming.
You got a good 1.75 inches of nip, especially when they're hard.
Oh, jeez.
God.
It's like the flagpole on top of a sand dollar.
I love it. That's my kind. I enjoy those.
What about you, Ross?
I'm a
It's an audio show, Jared. No one can see
I
you.
know, no one can see you.
Sorry,
Jared.
Jared.
It's an audio show. I'm a 70s dude. Like I like a good frisbee nipple where if you were at a park and a girl lifted up her top, like a dog would jump up and try to bite the frisbee, like try to grab the frisbee, like that type of.
Oh.
That's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that.
a
I like
turn
that.
off.
What?
That's a turn off.
I feel like, oh God, Jared,
What,
you're
giant frisbee nubs?
no, it's.
That's gross.
You don't like big
That's
nipples?
like a big disc golf on a tit.
You know, it's more
Gross.
nipple than boob.
Yeah.
It's more areola than
yeah.
anything.
Oh, stop. That's gross. You
Look,
hurt
there
my
needs
know what's
to be
funny?
a fine proportion of it, like 50% area. Like I like that. Like that's my jam. That's 70s.
I wonder,
No.
like, God, I just want to get in the mind of Jared. Sometimes.
Yeah.
You want to? Hey,
You should take
Jared.
me to it.
Man, I want to talk about Pizzagate because this is one of your stories.
Pizzagate?
Yeah,
Pizza gate.
Pizzagate is the biggest thing going on right now. In
It's funny.
What is
in
that?
the
Super
world, this is one of the most fucked up things that happened in a long time. So everybody's aware that the fake news that's going around Facebook and Twitter and all that shit, and they said they're going to clean it up. One of the stories that was written was a fake news story about that there was an underground underage prostitutes ring for senators in Washington D.C., which seems totally plausible, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So there was rumors that there was called Lolita sex planes, and that Bill Clinton had been on this plane 5 times. They were going to release this footage, this video. Somebody took a cell phone video from a plane of him with like a 16-year-old girl, a prostitute. All of this shit was fake. It was fake news written by fake people who were just trying to create stories that were going on. Problem is, people picked this up as real news, and it became real stories. There was a pizza place in Washington, D.C. called Comet. It's called Comet Pizza Place. So you went there and you got pizzas. The rumor was that somebody started in this fake news was if you walked into Comet Pizza and you said, I wanted the ping pong, that means you wanted
I want ping pong.
I want ping pong. That means you wanted an underage prostitute, and then they hooked it up for you. So that this pizzeria was really the home and the meet and greet place, the go-between, the middleman, if you will, for underage prostitutes in Washington, D.C. Well, a guy walks in today to Comet Pizza in Washington, blows a hole through the ceiling, and demands to talk to the owners and try to figure out how to end this underage sex ring. And they have no fucking idea what he's talking about.
Oh my God. Dude.
So he gets arrested. They drag him out in the street. He gets arrested. He tells the cops that he's just doing the world a service by trying to break up this underground sex ring that's going on in Washington.
Oh, man.
I mean, now look, Zuckerberg's been on it all day for this fucking thing, because a lot of these stories were filtered through Facebook and all of this shit, and it's like, there's got to be some type of filter for this type of shit. But it got me to thinking, like, Jared, you had a really fucked up dream that you wanted to do that was kind of like a fake news type story where you wanted to you thought you could get away with another life online into the public and the world and get away with it. and it really sunk up to this Pizzagate story. If you could share that with the audience, it is my favorite story that you've ever told me in my life.
It was like going. It took place in like a city that was so like I want to say it was somewhere in Idaho.
Yes.
That I would like never be or never go, and you just start a separate life, like where you have a house. And there's there were jet skis in the garage.
Jet skis in the garage. You were
start
barbecuing for all your
hanging
neighbors.
out with all the
you were
neighbors.
married
but
to a
then you-
different person.
Yeah. And then you just fucking go back. But you would run ads on TV and like have a billboard about like you're a real estate agent in the local area or something. So you have this billboard and they think this is your name, but you have this huge bubble of friends up in Idaho.
That nobody knows what you
It's
do.
like a total second life.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
it's
a second life.
completely fucking. Yeah.
That's a hard one to pull off with the internet.
Well,
I can't even
It
take a
depends.
shit these
Well,
days.
there's con
without
artists
someone
that
asking
do
about my
that.
fucking
Yeah,
There's
that
con
is
artists
true.
that do that, dude. My a family member. Yeah, I don't know how to say this, but she was married to a man who they had kids. They had a whole life down in Southern California. He was a truck driver. He'd be gone for 4 days here, 4 days there. Come to find out, he had a heart attack in Vegas with his wife and 3 kids that he had up in Las Vegas, and he was a druggie and a fucking avid fucking gambler. 2 complete different lives, because the way I knew him was just a laid-back dude at home with his kids, and then the other life was like this crazy gambler, cokehead
shit.
in Vegas with a
That's
whole different
crazy.
family, and he was doing this for 7 years.
Didn't they catch airline pilots
Damn.
doing this like in the mid 90s, Ross?
No, well, here's the difficult thing about then was there was no internet, there was no shit to really catch up on. But, you know, like your story, Jared, that I found interesting when you were telling it to me, you were like, man, I want to do ads on local TV. I want to do billboards and all that shit. It wouldn't go viral, nor would you really know. Like you know, kind of like the fucking the McRib girl. You wouldn't know unless you lived there, or you found this weird video and somebody else posted it for you. So I think your second life story you could totally get away with. And to circle back to Pizzagate, they found out that the guy who started this was from Missouri. Nowhere near was he living near Washington, D.C.
DC.
Yeah.
Just
He
Oh,
had
man.
Just searched
nothing.
some poor fucking pizza place.
No, he had no ties to the Washington, D.C. area whatsoever. He didn't have any fucking family there.
Can he get in trouble for that?
No,
Like legal
you can't
trouble?
because it's you know, it's freedom of speech. So it originally
Until he put a shotgun through the guy.
well no
Fucking
it wasn't
ceiling.
that guy though. Like it was somebody else who had read the story, believed in these stories, and then went in and wanted fucking justice on his own. So like this guy read all the fake news, believed it, and then went in and tried to be a vigilante and solve the fucking case on his own. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, so I mean, it gets real dark where you're like, so this guy, you know, the FBI got involved. They trace all this back. They traced it to initially one tweet. So it started off with a tweet from a guy in Missouri, and then it was a Facebook post, and then these fake news articles started about it, and this thing is snowballed. The election is well over. This guy did it for the election to try to hurt like Democrats, which
Oh, I heard that story.
yeah, which
then.
is
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But you know, the real news picked up on it, assumed it was a real story, didn't do any fact checking. Now you know, the pizza place has gotten death threats for like the last month, and somebody comes in, fucking blows a hole through the ceiling. Like,
No, I mean, that's the problem, man. It's like fucking all these on social media these days. You can literally post anything you want, and there's probably going to be someone that thinks it's real. So, you know, you could say anything about anybody, like anything, and they're going to believe it's real.
Well,
And
dude, it's the same as people doing fake profiles of you.
Yeah,
and all,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's
yeah,
like,
man. And that's something I think like we were actually talking about this today, Rocco. It's like getting more and more in the personal light. It's like everybody has an opinion about you, whether it's good, worse, or indifferent. There's opinions, and when you start to see like nuances and like things about your very personal life that you don't want opinions on, people tend to have those, and you're just like, God damn, man, and you know, and that's why these stories have the ability to get where they get, where someone can post online like, fuck this place, they're sex trafficking children, and it's like this poor fucking family trying to make pizzas, and a guy comes in there thinking that it's a sex traffic.
Yeah, a sex
it's
ring.
crazy,
yeah.
man. So,
Yeah.
just vet your information. I think that's the most important across the board with anything in life.
Yeah, but I think Jared could get away with a second life in like a small town. I would say I think he could.
I feel like he'd brag about it too much, though. He'd be like, man.
Another
Give it
life.
like a year, he would brag about it.
I think the only way he would get caught is if like
Brag about
Instagram,
it? You hear that?
it was like he added his location, and his wife was like, "What the fuck were you doing in like Des Moines, Iowa, or Idaho, or wherever you're going?"
Well, his wife is. He had to go take a pee break, but his wife is too astute to anything, so she would catch him like he's too dumb to even try to do anything like that.
yeah. No, Jared's super dumb. Let's be real about it.
We'll just bash him while he's not here. Be total dickheads.
Super dumb.
Fuck
in real
that
life.
dude. Fuck. Oh, hey, Jared.
Yeah, there's like a middle school kid, and then there's Jared. Like as far as mentality goes, so that's.
No, but he's like the savant. Like you think he's a first grader, then all of a sudden he fucking solves a problem.
beautiful
like
mind. He's like a Russell
professor,
Crowe in
and
a
you're
beautiful
like,
mind.
what?
Yeah.
what do you-
exactly. He's fucking
He's-
Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah, he's our little Matt Damon. Our little
Matt
Matt Damon.
He's our Rain
Yeah,
Man.
damn it.
He's a
Hey, let
Rain
me
Man.
ask you, Matt. Do you think at your level of, I don't think you could get away with it. I think you'd have to go to another country. Do you think you could get away with some shit like that, or would you have to go somewhere else?
No, not at all, man. Absolutely not. I don't think so. Like, dude, it's gotten, like I was saying earlier, it's gotten pretty crazy these days. Like, people even, like, I used to get catfished about 6 times a week. I try to respond to all the people that write me, but I feel super bad for these girls. And then, because you have Google image searching, you have all these crazy things, it's super easy to vet someone, especially with the social media platform.
Yeah.
It's, you literally type a name in, type a picture in, boom, disproved. So yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, and here's what I don't get, Matt, to that catfish thing is how do these other fucking people on that show not have Google? Like they don't have Google on their computers or Facebook or And why would you talk to somebody
in the
for like
show,
4 years? Oh man, I've been talking to this person for 4 years. I don't know what they look like. What? If you don't know what somebody looks
Dude,
like after that's crazy.
I think it's hope, and like sometimes with hope there's recourse, and I think that like if you have this undeniable hope where you really you want to essentially
believe
it,
man.
and you come to a point where reality is not what you want it to be, so like living in a false environment is what you'd rather do, so you convince yourself, and that's why a lot of people stay in like these relationships that shouldn't exist, because they convince themselves that this is what they want, when in actuality it's a complete fucking lie, so it's like, hey, get out of it.
Yeah, I had somebody that said that she got catfish. She even sent this guy $5,000.
Yeah.
What?
Then she goes and finds out and then she goes and finds out who I am. She's like this broke student in fucking Europe or some shit, and then she's like, I feel like I'm in love with you. I was like, it wasn't me. Sorry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's in love with the dude who was fucking pretending to be me, spent all his money, and she's like, well, I'm having trouble getting over it. I was like, well, sorry for you, dude. It's not me. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not me. I'm sorry, G.
Yeah, my bad, dog.
Man, that's fucked up. That is fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's a weird world. Like, and I don't know how you even try to navigate that. An attempt to date somebody over social media, but you never met them, and it's like, what the?
I feel like I'm way too untrusting in
Same
people.
here.
Where I would
Same
be
here.
like, I need to meet you. I need to meet your parents. I need to vet you. I need to vet your friendships. Like I'm super invasive on that personal level. Like before I trust you, I need to get like how you are acting in your like natural habitat. I couldn't just believe someone like, I'm awesome, and you're like, you're awesome. Fuck no, dude. Like I'm gonna vet you on every fucking social level and interpersonal level that I can before I make a judgment on like how I feel about you.
Yeah, and like for me personally, like I got married. I actually should say this. I met my wife the Instagram started, I think, a month after we met, or like the month during we met. Facebook was there. Twitter was kind of there. And it's like, all right, cool. Like, I got to know her as the person and that other shit. I couldn't have found that much online about her, though, to be honest with you. So, but now you can find everything.
Online.
You can find everything.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain people that don't really exist on social media, and like, power to you. Like, I kind of praise the day that I can like delete my social media. Like, I hope
You're
I get to that
a
point one day.
liar.
It won't be-
You are a liar.
bro.
You
I swear
cannot
one
delete
day.
your social media. There's no way. That's like Justin Bieber
No, not like-
deleting
not-
his fucking Instagram.
Well, if I was at that level, I probably would.
You're right, because he can afford to where it
And
doesn't
is
really
it too
matter.
late
Or
now
just
to
go,
say
or you just go
sorry?
silent. You just never check it.
Yeah, just go silent or something, I guess. you know?
Yeah. So is there a day where Matt Best deletes all of his social media? Yes or no?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Knowing him, yeah.
If,
I mean, it just,
if
it doesn't
Black
mean-
Rifle
it's
sells for
fucking-
$100 million, do you delete all your social media?
Well, the hard conflict with that is like I still like having the ability to have a platform to distribute content that I feel and potentially could have the outcome of changing people's lives. So it's like where we sit now, it's like there's it's like a tiered system. You have business is tier 1, right? It's like trying to be the betterment of my family and create a business. And you have tier 2 where it's like free content. You want to make people laugh. You want to share your story to hopefully people can resonate with that and like change their own lives. So it's like the business side, get the fuck out of here, social media. It'd be the hard part would be, can I like leave this platform where I could still have the ability to change people's life? Because I'll never stop being a creative person in my mind, I don't think. So that would be the hard part, but I think I could change that to like a singular like social media and we're like, all right, this is me just being Matt, where there's nothing else influencing it other than my crazy ideas.
Okay. I don't think Jared, you couldn't delete your social media.
No.
I mean, as it is now, though, I barely even use Facebook anymore, as opposed to like a year ago.
Really?
True.
Like, yeah.
Why is that?
Like,
but
oh, it's just because it's been overflooded. Like my personal profile is no longer my personal profile. I've got close to 14,000 people that follow my public posts. I'm maxed out on friends, and I mean, I know maybe 3,000 of these people. So it's like 90% of the messages I get or the correspondence is just from people I don't know. So I mean, I've just kind of stopped using it unless I have something either cool to share or something like that.
which is funny you say that. I never use my personal Facebook unless it's the Drinkin' Bros. It's like the only time I post.
That's the only
anymore.
time you post something. Yeah, I
Really?
mean, as far as updates, and I post a lot of inside shit just so
Well, that's fun.
certain people get it. Like,
Yeah, because it's your group. It's like your boys. You want to keep them updated. You want to know what they're up to in life and stuff.
Like I posted the last photo I think I uploaded on my personal page was of a VHS of a video called Small Town Boredom. It was one of our old skate videos. So it was like, I still have my copy. Who has theirs? Because we just, my buddy Jeremy had distributed close to like 300 copies around the school. So a bunch of people that were chiming in were all people that were part of that. Like, I got mine. So it was like one of those things that the outside people they didn't get it. So it was like,
That's cool.
I could engage with just that collective that I wanted to.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. I like that. What about you, Rocco? Could you get rid of your social media?
I think I can. I think the only thing that really, outside of business is the kids, and so I think I would have to save all their pictures because that's pretty much where I keep all their pictures.
Right.
But
Could you-
besides that, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't think.
Could you imagine if that made it even bigger? Like you delete your Instagram and go quiet for like 6 months to a year, and then you come back and everybody's freaking out that you're back, and now your account goes
just
3
goes,
times the size
"He's
that it
back."
ever was. Yeah.
I wonder what he has to say about tacos.
Yeah, but like your social media is very personal, which is rad.
Yeah.
because
Leveled.
Most people follow you, and like even as your best friend, like I follow that shit, and I just like to know. I'm like, oh fuck, cool, Belle won the tournament, or whoever.
Right.
Like it's a cool way of following your family, and you like give updates and that. And it's engaging, and you want to know because it's real.
Yeah.
It's not like a facade, whereas like someone like mine could be portrayed. It's all skit shit, so it's like funny, but that's not really Matt. Whereas yours is
Yeah.
like that's Vince.
Well, I think
Yeah.
like if anything,
cool.
like say 10 years down to all the businesses trickle away, I'm still gonna have the same stupid shit where it's gonna be my family taco posts and fucking shit about The Rock. You know what I mean? Like it's not really gonna change. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, The Rock will be outdated. You're gonna be the new Rock.
Yeah, by then,
Well,
by then
he's-
he's gonna be fucking.
yeah.
He's gonna be posting shit about me.
He's running for president in 2020 is the rumor. So
We'll see.
We'll see. VP Rocco. or what?
Hey.
hey, look, Schwarzenegger was our fucking governor for fucking 3 terms. So anything is possible these days.
Yeah.
It's time to terminate the
God
deficit.
damn it! So hey Matt, he took over for Donald Trump as the new host of The Apprentice.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Are they doing another new season?
Yeah, it's out now. Vince Neil, Boy George, those are some of the highlights of people who are.
Arnold is running that.
He's the new Donald Trump.
Mind blown.
So
Mind blown.
wait, this gets better. So they haven't revealed the big catchphrases yet. Obviously, Trump's was you're fired. You're fired. Schwarzenegger's he said in an interview on Access Hollywood that it might be you're terminated.
You're terminated.
Yes.
Or
He has two terms.
hasta la vista.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, or
Hasta la
hasta la
vista.
vista.
Baby.
So
Man, that's awesome.
That's terrible.
terrible. But here's the
fucking
thing, like, because he came out against Trump and was just like, I'm not voting for Trump, and he's a Republican. I don't believe in that shit. Whatever.
Well, California made him a diehard liberal, even though I love Arnold.
Yeah. But what the fuck? Like, let's face it. You got two reality stars, two fucking people. You're not going to support Trump, but you'll take his fucking job.
Right?
So he's into the whole shit now. He's going to do that. He's on this season. And they said, look, if it does well, he's going to keep doing it. So,
well, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Everything that dude does turns into gold for the most part.
yeah,
so
well,
we'll see
except
how
for
it
the
goes.
maid, obviously.
Well,
That turned to Mexican.
She turned into a loving mother instead of gold.
Yeah,
because he put a baby in her.
that he turned that into Mexican real quick. I will say this though, he finally acknowledged that the maid's kid was his, and he took the kid to a baseball game. So
Dude,
Yeah,
that
took
kid
him to
looks
a
just
Dodgers
like him,
game.
bro.
dreams
Yeah.
can come true. Dreams can come true.
That's fucking
If you don't pull out, maybe your dad will come back 16 years later, and dreams can come true. But-
Damn.
yeah.
I wish Arnold was my dad.
But hey,
no, I don't. My dad's cool as fuck. So
Yeah.
no,
you
I
know
don't.
the other
Yeah.
weird thing, Matt, though, is he still has that fucking accent. Like, he still speaks in broken English. It's like, after that long, really, motherfucker? Like, you can't. You just don't know.
40 years in the U.S.
Yeah, 40 years.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't know.
Salma
I think
Hayek
it's part
to
of it.
me.
It's part-
Salma Hayek's. I mean, she speaks like she just swam in like an hour ago. Let alone like
probably part of the facade.
That's fucking
you've been
funny,
living
dude.
here for 30 fucking years, Salma. Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
I mean, to his.
Oh, you know what? For her, she probably speaks Spanish primarily at home.
yeah.
So I can see that. But him, who the fuck speaks fucking, what is it, Austria? What is that
Austria.
language?
oh yeah, man.
German? Yeah, I don't know.
Austrian,
Dutch?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. What the fuck?
Oh, I guess it is Dutch.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, right? I don't know what he speaks.
Whatever it is. Like, I don't know how many people
God,
back in
we
LA.
sound really stupid on that.
Yeah, I know.
But by the way,
I don't
today
know.
was a weird celebrity day, like an old school celebrity day. Did you hear that fucking Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes got married in a secret ceremony?
Bullshit.
What?
I'm just gonna drop that hammer on you.
That size proportion is just. I'm imagining it
Is that
right now.
real?
Hey, oh
Can
shit.
she fit Jamie Foxx in her?
Hey, do you want to know about my goldfish? Sorry, I thought we were talking about shit that doesn't fucking matter, Ross.
We are no. At this point, we definitely are. Like I was driving home. Well, here's the thing that I love, because this reminded me of a Drinkin' Bros moment. I was listening to Eminem's show, Shady 45. Eminem's got his own channel on Sirius XM, Shady 45.
XM.
So I was listening to that, and Sway does this, show in the morning, and he was gone, and it was just like inmates running the asylum, and they were like, "Yo, so Sway will be back tomorrow. We're real sorry he ain't gonna be here tomorrow. With Katie Holmes, he definitely gonna be here for that." And the other guy was like, "Why is he definitely gonna be here for that?" And he goes, "Well, shit. Rumor has it she's pregnant with Jamie Foxx's baby right now, and they've already got married." And they were like, "Oh,
shit.
yeah." And he goes, "Oh shit, maybe you shouldn't talk about this now." And he goes, "Well, we can't fucking talk about it tomorrow, can we?" And I was like, "Well, true story,
Shit.
true fucking story. You
That's
definitely
fucking
can't."
funny, dude.
But they brought up the fact that they did that. Jamie Foxx did that movie with Tom Cruise, Collateral Damage, like 5 years ago, and I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about that movie."
Oh, because they were like, I don't know. I don't keep up with that celebrity
I don't
shit.
either,
So
but it's
creepy.
weird. Like that's a weird
I've
one.
always liked her, though, dude. I've always liked her.
Yeah?
Yeah, but could you imagine it like the
Paige Hathaway is your crush.
Oh, God.
Who's Paige Hathaway? I don't know who Paige Hathaway is.
She's a fitness
Instagram
model.
girl. You know, she's one of those ones
Yeah.
on online. You're like, amazing. You meet in real life. You're like, I'd rather jack off into a trash.
Yeah,
can."
we've met some of those fitness models. One of them got drunk one night, and was like,
I slept with a lot of them, and it's not fun. You're like, God damn, the monogamous life these days is so nice. You know?
"Is it?"
I know what I'm going home to, and it's great.
You don't have to hear a drunken.
Oh wait, what was that? That was the sound of haters talking
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. You don't have to hear.
Eat it.
Eat it all, motherfuckers.
You don't have to hear the drunken fitness model saying, "That was the guy who fucking slammed my pussy. Who slammed my pussy." We're not gonna say who that is, but that was still one of my all-time faves. By the way, favorite lines.
I don't know.
Of
I don't know who that is.
That wasn't me.
Jared can tell you after the show is over. You'll get a hearty chuckle out of that one. It involved a fitness model crying in a hot tub.
I'm running through my head. I'm like, okay, I've never had a fitness model crying in a hot tub. I'm good. It's not my story.
Somebody else's
not
hot tub
mine.
in Vegas. I wasn't there, obviously, but Jared was.
Okay, maybe it was my
He
story.
Shit! He fucking
Vegas.
slammed my pussy. This is the guy that slammed my fucking pussy. Slammed my fucking pussy, and he's no good. He's no good. I need another man in my life. I need another man in my life.
Oh man.
Yeah, those fitness models don't give a fuck because they're already taking grown men style dumps, so they're just like anybody who's around them with so much protein, they don't give a shit.
It depends on what level. Like, I love girls that work out 6 to 7 days a week that
Grown
train.
men style.
Yeah, but
dubs.
like if you get to that level where it's like the only thing that matters, man. They're when you start fucking with hormones, that's when shit gets weird. because
You're
like,
grumping, dude.
Everything is shit.
Yeah, because you're getting like there was a CrossFit girl who had. I know it was a Christmas party I was at maybe a year or two ago. So my wife and I went to this Christmas party, and you know those squatty potties, those seats that they go under the thing.
I got one.
It's for your legs,
Yeah.
and you put your legs up on it, and it's supposed to help you take a better shit in your life. So I was like, man,
It like aligns the large
Yeah,
intestine.
it's supposed to help
Or I
you
guess
from not
small.
getting hemorrhoids.
yeah. So
Squatty potty.
but I was at
I have one.
I was at a single girl's house. She was single, and she had this in her bathroom, and I was just like, I like after I came out of the bathroom, I went to my wife. I was like, hey man, did you see that fucking squatty potty for that girl? And he was just like, yeah. What the fuck is that? And I was like, I don't know, but here's the thing: if you're single and you're bringing dudes back to your house, there's already a strike against you that you're taking grown man shits. Now you've got a potty fucking stool for you to help get your healthy grown man shits out of your body. As a guy, that's the first thing you notice of like, oh man, I went to take a piss in her bathroom.
Yeah, but
and she's got it.
But do you, Russ? Because then you're noticing that girl probably has 1 gram of protein per body weight. She eats her fiber. She's taking nice shits. That means she got gains, dude. I'm about that life.
Oh, gross.
You know? Listen, if you're squatting, you make that booty grow and that waist tiny.
God,
I'm
you
about
know,
to take all the shits you want, girl.
Where it gets real bad, though, if she's storing them in the tub.
Store her shits in the tub? Why would you store your shit in the
She's
tub?
putting them in
Doesn't even
Folgers coffee cans because she wants to get them regulated by Guinness Book of World Records. Like, man, if you start storing your shit in a
No, she
Folgers
just
coffee mug.
Started filling it in the tub.
Yeah.
But she'd wipe in the toilet, so there was no toilet paper, so it was just dump in the
Pure dump.
I don't know.
You got to get the actual height and weight of it. That's what. That's the only thing that's going to qualify for a Guinness World Record.
You just open a shower curtain and it's full of dump.
Is it like? Are they like lined up
It's
like
girl
in,
dump.
in,
No,
in uniform?
It's been a while. It's been like a month and a half.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's
dumps.
full.
What's a girl dump? You're talking like the rabbit dumps, the little poopies?
No,
I'm
no.
talking about the
These are
size of
big-
this microphone, the 7B Shure that we always use.
Huge.
Yeah.
So would you
Huge
wait?
man
Is she single? Because I mean, that would stink the bathroom up.
Yeah,
a month
that'd
and a
be
half
awful.
turd?
Well, then where
Yeah.
does she shower?
I don't know.
She bird baths in the sink.
Yeah.
Like a prison inmate.
Yeah, this is gross.
You created this. You're the one over there talking about girl dumps in the fucking toilet or the tub.
In the tub.
Just,
That's what I was imagining.
And
when he-
she doesn't just jam the shit down the drain like we did?
No. She wants to collect it. She
Yeah,
wants
she
to collect
collects
it.
it. I bet you know what, Jared? A girl like that, probably has really low water flow, and she beaches all of her dumps. So it's just it goes.
I did that the other
It
day,
goes
Ross.
straight-
It
yeah.
took 3 flushes.
Yeah, it goes straight. It goes
The
straight
water
from-
just went out and the shit sat there. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, when you beach
And then you
your
gotta
dump
wait a good
like
5 minutes
Yeah,
for
let
the,
the
for the
toilet to
water, for a
refresh.
refill, and then you do it again, and then,
And then it hits the air,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh.
And then it turns into you like yelling at a cockfight where you're like, get down the
well,
toilet, get down the
worst
toilet.
thing is the toilet paper went down, the shit stayed, and then I'm like, well, if someone comes in, they're gonna think I didn't wipe my ass.
Yeah.
And there's
That's
just
funny.
shit there. Yeah, I had to wait for
You
it to
should've left
refill.
it.
No, that's embarrassing.
It's called. Hey,
It's the only shitter there.
Rocco, it's called a Normandy, because you hit the beach first. You beach that one.
Oh,
that
God.
boot hit the ground first. You beach that dump, dude.
that's
One
it.
of my buddies was talking about, if you're staying at a friend's house and they have a cat, like scoop the litter box the whole week that you're there without them knowing, and then the day that you leave, just take a giant deucer in it.
You know,
so like they,
you know who did that was George Clooney.
They think the cat's like, man, the cat hasn't shit in a while, like, and then there's just a giant dump.
Dude, hey, George Clooney did that to his old roommate, his best friend, Richard Kind. He fucking shit.
He shit in
the litter box and left a human shit in there. And he came home, Richard Kind from fucking Spin City, and found it. Was like, what the fuck is going on? What's wrong with my cat? He took the cat to the vet. The whole thing. Clooney's shit in this guy's litter box.
Took the shit in a bag. He took the shit in the bag and be like, look, sir, this cat just did this.
Yeah.
He scooped it out too. What are you showing us?
Oh God, we've got dark. Let's get to the drinking bro of the week, shall we? This one, this one took a turn. This is, by the way, but I'm going to preface this by saying this could be one of the greatest submissions we've ever received for drinking bro of the week, and that's saying a lot. So much so that I'm going to read her description. This comes from a lady named Ella Kennedy. She says, I would like to nominate my hero, my husband, my hung like a horse, Jeff Kennedy. She described her husband as hung like a horse for drinking bro of the week.
Boom.
Here's why this gets even better. He's selflessly given 15 long years of his life to serving his community as an officer, the last 5 of which have been spent as a detective investigating the kind of cases that no one wants to handle. There are a handful of people that still have their lives because of this man. His friends, his family, and many strangers' interests have always come before his, yet he has never once wavered from who he is. Far be it to ever meet a man with more integrity or more intellect. He grows his own food, he butchers his own meat. He is up every single morning at 5 a.m. bending steel and punishing himself before most people's day even begins. Oh, and he is currently training for an Ironman in the mix too. He provides, he protects, and he never asks for anything in return. Death will be the only thing that slows this man down. In the 7 exhilarating years we've spent together, the most endearing quality I can share about my wonderful DB, drinking bro, is that he is my very best friend. And despite giving it hell every single day, every day, he still finds the time to come home and fuck me silly up and down this house on a ridiculously regular basis.
Regular basis.
Yeah.
This is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Read, and then she.
God
wait, this is her
damn,
last
yes.
sentence. If that isn't the definition of honorable trait, well worthy of this nomination of Drinkin' Bro of the Week, then I don't know what the fuck is. Ella Kennedy.
Yeah!
That is the greatest drinking bro of the week we've ever had in our entire life.
God damn, I want a woman to say that about
I
me.
know.
I know.
That's-
I want to be that dude.
I want someone to talk about me.
I
that
know.
day
Yeah,
someday.
fuck.
So to Jeff Kennedy,
God
you
damn.
have the
Get that.
greatest wife
No,
in
I'll
the
never
world.
get that. I would never get that.
Yo, you
No.
could never get that
No.
shit.
No, he comes home, he lays on his back.
That's
He
fucking.
makes-
Cheers, dude. Man,
Cheers.
drinking, bro.
Jeff Kennedy,
Cheers,
you have
dude.
the best wife in the world. If you ever divorce her, you are fucking insane.
Hey, email us her phone number.
Exactly. Ella Kennedy, that was the greatest
Comes
submission
home
we've
and
ever had in
fucks
our
me
entire
silly.
lives. Yeah. Fucks me up and down.
God,
silly over that
you should
house.
write. She should write the fucking next 50 Shades of Grey with that articulation.
God, it
and
was
intimacy.
so good.
I hope you responded to her, Ross.
Yeah.
I look, that's the best drinking bro of the week we've ever had. So I
It's amazing.
To Ella and Jeff Kennedy, congratulations on whatever the fuck you guys have going on there.
I'm gonna go fuck a wall outlet after that. You know?
Yeah. That was
maybe a couple candied yams. What?
Oh, I like that.
Oh man, this was a fun one, kids. I enjoyed it, Rocco. It's awesome having you back.
Yeah.
For the man behind the chin, Vincent Vargas, Matt Best, Jared Taylor. I am Ross Patterson. We are out of here. Good night, everyone. We love you.
Fucking silly.
Welcome, Sue.